All right, good evening, everybody. Um, oh, okay, yeah. Uh, I've I think it's been a while. Hosting this event. Our host is coming short, actually coming in as a due to network issues. So we are coming. So joining us shortly, short. We have a lot of we're going to be going to be making the the you don't get confused and because ignorance is so confused. Just stay tuned. Tonight is gonna be fun. Just stay tuned. Okay.
Can you see? All right. Good everyone. I hope your host and um who I have here as guest is highly esteemed to be someone I know to a teacher or as a more of someone who knows what he's doing and who have plans and who intends to impart knowledge onto people. He wants to see, he wants to let people, he wants to his passion is let
Mr.
helping
Pablo,
people to through real estate investment. Is a financial expert. Is seen is the CEO of Grahide. So this person, Mr. Joseph, the person I see as a real estate guru. You don't actually have to have to be everywhere before you become a guru. So it's someone who has expertise about real estate beyond Nigeria, in the UK, US, Canada, Nigeria, and so on. He's someone who has done business, who is partnering with big real estate companies. I would like you to stay tuned with us, to be with us throughout this stream, throughout this live video. It won't take too long. It won't take too long. But definitely, every second you spend on this live video, you are going to get the value for it. If you spend a second there, the knowledge you are going to get on this live stream is going to be worth 10 minutes. But your 1 seconds will be worth 10 minutes. So definitely, there are some things that if you were to study those things by yourself, it is definitely going to take probably months or years to know these things. But when you have a teacher, when you have someone that can just tell you about this or that, it's possible that as a human you are an expert in everything. It's not possible. There are people who are data scientists. There are people who are mechanic. It's common with everyone is a shitter. Is what and land is what real estate. So it means real estate is a base. Everyone needs real estate. So definitely, if you are going to go into real estate, either
all right, business. The great day today. Today is gonna be lit. It's gonna be fire. All with how to make investments. But this has I see so many acclaimed that later bond in the end. So you are able to buy land. The fact that you are able to any real estate don't you yes, so a smart investor. So it might be it does not make investor you the fact that you own land, you only going to factors to actually any real estate investment decision. There are factors you look at that is going to be taken right and you let's I've seen a lot of get property or just get a blind. It's just real estate thing. I don't want to spend bad cars or go for that. But real estate at cost, the land where you are standing, there is no space again. It's called bush. Time. All I with companies with industry. You know why? Land be produced again. God created the earth, yes, and He gave us. So humans can produce more cars, gadgets. They can produce more planes. They can produce more. A lot from producing. Nobody is producing earth. So this is the there will be no more anymore. Let's from strategic areas, for example, let's look at Abuja. Let's look at that's the capital. Agree with me. There are certain people anymore. You need to go through the thing and the ogling and just in that. So this state is actually is a limited resources now, but while you're keen into it, doesn't the state knowledge without the proper knowledge. By the grace of God, real estate or years now, and I have of course who have made so mistakes, like bad mistakes before they started me or before we even came to us, they've already eaten. I want us to do that, right? So the first thing we're going to look at today is investment. Why investment? Why should we invest? If you read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, so there are levels. There's a core of the way cash flow comes in. First of all, in the program, we have the first part there. In this part, in this actively earn money. So the moment you stop working, you stop earning. So the day you stop working, so this step of requires your effort, requires your presence, requires for you to keep making money because you are an employee. Now you go to the second uh shows that for small businesses or for employees, I just look at for some you own a business, you own a shop. In fact, we don't call it a business. You own that brings money for you in your own firm that is being set right. In this part, you are still not yet financially free. Remember, we talked about that requires time. The time of that is the strength, the presence of that is required to he or she money. To the self-employed, note the employee and the self-employed is that you still need your presence, you still need effort, you, your time, so that work there in the sense that the day you do not this thing, and the advantage employees is that no matter or wherever, so they are still working in that firm. they their salary every month, you know, they are getting amount coming into their account. That is sure for them. For self is even sure that much. Are you with me? You are not even sure if you're going to make that much. You're not even sure profit how much. Chance of you even get the set of flow very low. It's even more yet it requires and all of that just there. Now we now move over, okay, business to the business owner. Need business owners is not actually needed. Go for vacation for that's what you own the business. Not yet in that category where business is, you are self-employed. Okay, you are self-employed. So you can is the investor. When I'm talking about the business, not for you to understand. If you want every businessman, every big businessman wants an employee, you move to self-employed, then they own a big business. They become they to move through this path is very important, and you must why and after about what for investing. So make this class a very complex. So now owning a business is something you will see you will something. So even if the presence is not needed, you still need to run the business. You still need your resources to run the business, right? So you're only free will become an investor. The only free will become an investor. So what do you mean by being an investor? You are not using your money instead of you working in a business at a company, working earning money, you get these are you get consistent cash flow, getting consistent cash coming in every from financially. Your your presence is just giving you. So you can see it is to move and get to being an investor because until you are in investment, never be invested. You need to start moving from where money looking for money to where so you be in money places more return is key. You be able to put your money in strategic places is key, and it's very important. Now, should I be so the question is just about investing. It's not saying or blah blah blah. There are still people who have done it and got done. So it's a very important and see how we invest wisely. How can we invest smart or wisely? Invest smart strategic investment. So the goal is something that we need to really, you know, to talk about. You know, carefully plan using choices front and minimize risk. So for it must be is that if it's evidence, that means if you're generally into a $100,000, it should in the sense month or for every 2 years or 5 years, there should be a level of what is called it must optimize the cost. One, it must minimize. So that investment we have the high, we have the so but just know that your investment measures is important. I know people tell you but yet it's still in the mid risk. Why I say you have the high risk because why is it the mid risk? Because real estate you don't do it well. Some things you have to do investors in real estate. They strategic investment means both economic shift. So you must be able to position. Do not market because I'll do this. Come and do that. Come and do there. You can get both in it. What what should you look at? You to move or you aiming to become an investor? What are you looking out for? Are you looking up real estate owner? You look at for? And uh, take questions. The one, so you must understand, you must understand specific data. So if you certain things, how you translate easily go out. Anything that can actually attract people in that city, in that because when there's enough people there, enough job. So is that the organizations in that city actually give job? Look after that. Look after you. So look out for what you want to do. When I mean the type of what the first one for each for setting goals or the year. What are the if you are as well for just to know that if that is a good deal. If you're in places like let's build a house, you should have spent housing in that so you must look at this thing because for instance industries have a application you cannot compare Lagos or Lagos to take both great cities, but you can't compare. Why? Because much investment done in refineries, companies every year in Lagos. This is like look at for the factors. What is making the city unique? Is it, why don't just jump into a property in Abuja and so I just told you at one state in the even know where but my point is analysis any other thing you did not know market analysis in that is so high. Like I understand the property specific so target the can get what are this intention for this investment. So you must remember not until you get the now the market research that okay this is right or so bad I can't go the financial position is obviously when you're doing this market analysis so take not doing basis some locations that are very or yet if you are in the future yes what would this like in the next 20 years what would this place look like into Ikoyi when Ikoyi was just Ikoyi imagine that Victoria just was like when like you are perhaps joining me wherever so just picture the top location in imagine the bought into location booming 50 years ago, 20 years ago, and the market you're seeing great appreciation certain period of time. You keep that same time 10 years ago. That's the best time to buy land or to buy real estate 20 years ago. But the next best step is now. So a realistic site for properties. I see this explain this problem with person. They don't have the vision of yet have it, and they will immediately say, no, this people are going to not develop go into it. But they forgot some neighborhoods of this property or this same property, the neighboring community of this are already booming. So they fail to look like, and boom, we are in 10 years saying, oh, I wish I had this. So that is that. So strategy Dr. Lulu you get when when city is by you know what, do not compete with them that area 1 hour away from that place and buying land in that place. So for the people are sacrificing that place, it will only job start looking where you got only take them look at terms look at in Lagos you say that invested in yourself early. Do you know what they did? When the everybody the market to a care because the first like let me say an hour because it's just saturated start looking for because to this called investment. I do this with start with proper analysis because when I talk about the market analysis, you can look of be careful, you can get burnt in the game. You able to catch well the market analysis. So the second thing we have to look at for is you need to understand the clear investment goal. I want to invest in a certain what am I looking at? Now you have to look at your income versus appreciation. Yes. So you have to Disbursement from but may offer you know, but while doing single family property areas, you have better it's for the long land bank is for the long term. But you can invest now and every year you're getting from rental income, right? But for that financial investment, are you doing the long term? Income versus your is a short term investment or a long term goal, whatever. You must be able, if you are willing to for short term profit or because when it comes to short term profit, you can properties and flip it. It's practically done into the market. I have to have another session for that. So the thing is, you have that short-term profit. You want to get it, and flip it. Long-term holding strategy, that can provide income and equity, not just for you, but as a that they can from this same investment. So you have to look at goals but goals. They're just giving out money away. Investment without having doing this investment. Have a clear goal for that. Because the third one, you must always check. In fact, this is that's one of the most important here. This I talked about is very important because for the risk property and location. That's we have. You must always also look at investors can reduce exposure to market specific risk. They can okay, let's give an example. Now and the risk is that futuristic risk high because persons coming into that place. Yes, when investors of persons already coming there, hearing of some companies, popular companies, yeah, so that alone is nice. To the market immediately. And trust me, you must also look at you must keep an eye on interest rates. Now, if you look at that, Yes, our network took us out. Um, I'm sure. Okay, we are back now. We are back now. Okay, all right. So, like I said, you must look at the economic factors. Keep an eye on interest rates, inflation, employment trends. Which directly impact real estate value. So, because for example, in Nigeria now, we're currently experiencing this high inflation rate in everything, almost everything. So, you must look at for this thing. How is it? If you are building now, if you intend building now in Nigeria, yeah, if you intend building now in Nigeria, to carry, okay, so one of those things, inflation, giving materials now. If you are a real estate materials now, if you are a real estate developer, have any real estate project currently ongoing, you understand what I'm talking about. It has done over 100%. Everything, the cost of blocks, the cost of sand, the cost of cement, the cost of water, the cost of everything. The only thing that is not even costing more is life. Although to live is not expensive. But what am I saying? You must understand how this inflation is affecting real estate, so you don't get burnt in the end. For real estate developers now, they understand this thing, because if you start something, to be able to finish it. Because if you're not able to finish it, remember you chunk in money in that place. So if you want to do building now in Nigeria, you must ask yourself if you are skilled enough to get it done. And again, when you do that, before you even start up building, with the cost of inflation, with the cost of building materials and all of that due to inflation, the returns you are getting from that project, is it worth what you've spent? Is it worth what you've spent? Or in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years, will you be able to recover what you sunk into that project? So, looking at this, you might not have able to, the full offers you're bringing out through that project. So, you might range of that particular housing project and cannot pay it. And people in that apartment. And people are running to rent your apartment because expect, but they don't realize that cost of building materials is high as well. Then you will not have to start living below your expectation, cutting out the rent and letting them come in with a low budget rent, something you don't plan for. So you must be able to look at these things first of all. How is the inflation affecting the real estate? Now I was talking about the US market. The US market is ongoing. Donald Trump, Harris. So you must look at that now before going into any. I think we're going to do this live session in series because there are a lot to cover, on. But because of time, we will not have enough time to go through so many things. So we're going to be doing this in series. There are lots to talk about on this. So for what we discussed today, we talked about the cash flow contract, and we talked about why you from an employee, why you must move from being a self-employed, why you must move from being a business owner to becoming an investor. And remember I said, before investing, the fact that it is important for you to become an investor does not mean you just go into any investment that you feel like doing. You must take guidance from trusted, reach, reach out to experts without a full knowledge of experts. That is expert. When I talk about expert quacks, I don't mean quacks. Reach out to investment experts that can guide you on this journey. Yes, risk than even the investment you are doing. You're taking higher risk than even the investment you are doing. So our host, okay, I think the network has logged out our host. So you can reach out on this live session if you need guidance on okay, what do you want? How do you proceed on this? Okay, now it is important for us to move into being an investor, but how do I become an investor? How do I start making this? I understand that market analysis, I understand that I need to check, the economic factors, a lot of things. I understand I need to get a clear investment goals, but I cannot just get this done alone. You still need guidance, guys. You need guidance. Don't say because of this. Every training we do, believe me or not, is to give you a basic knowledge. It doesn't mean it's not making you an expert. So there are personalities who have been in this field for years. So we come in live to give you this. It requires my time, it requires my effort and everything. So you must understand that what you don't know, you don't know. And what you think you know, you must find out if truly you know. So for you not to get burnt, reach out to an expert. They can guide you on this investment deal. They can guide you on this investment deal. And boom. So guys, I do not want you to take chances on investment. Like I said, how you invest to matters. So I'll be calling it up. I don't know if our host is still here. I don't know if our host is still here. Damilare, are you still there? Okay. So you can take it up from here. You can take it up from here. So I think depending on your host, let's say how it goes. If I will have the timing and everything, depending on your, I will know what to do if we will make this into series because we still have a long way to go when it comes to real estate investment. But anyways, with the little you got into today, remember it's the basic knowledge and it does not make you a professional. You must reach out to professional. You must reach out to your professional. The host Damilare is there. You can reach out to Damilare. You can reach out to me. You can reach out to anybody that you know is an expert. You not just reach out. There are a lot of quacks out there now. There's a lot of quacks out there. So when they get the deal done for you, you don't see them again. When you're in trouble and you need explanation, you can't even reach out to them. There are quacks out there. So invest with strategic, with professionals. So Damilare Fasakin is there. You can reach out to him and he can guide you on this. Okay. So for now, bye bye. All right, Damilare, please thank you for your time. You can pick it up from here. We'll see how it goes. Let's see what God will do.